Hi, I am Bill Skripchek, president of Waverider Trading Technologies. The FX Morning Mayhem podcast is an essential listen for currency traders. Each episode covers a curated watch list of key currency pairs alongside insightful market observations. It highlights crucial daily news events that could influence the market, ensuring traders are well informed. Additionally, the podcast offers valuable trading strategy tips, catering to both new and experienced traders in the Forex market. This podcast is for educational purposes only. None of this info should be construed as investment advice. To see the trades called out live on our Slack channel, click the link in the description to join the trade faction. And now on with the show.
Okay, what we have here is Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar pair, minor wave top. This is setting up nicely for a short. It hasn't happened yet, but the trend has to flip down here first, and then we'll get a little pullback and an inception signal, hopefully, and that'll be a nice short. Aussie, Singapore dollar, minor wave top. We're still going up, so we got to wait for this to roll over to go down. Nothing to do there, but that will eventually be a short. Aussie dollar, US dollar. This also is in the same situation. Minor wave top, trend is still slightly to the upside. When that flips to go to the downside, we will be looking for a short. Now, the interesting thing that I have observed, I don't know if you've seen the same thing, Dave, is I'm becoming much more aware of the wave cycles of these instruments. So like you can almost predict maybe later in the week or early next week, this thing is going to fire off so you can prepare for your trades as they're coming up way before they happen. I don't know.
I'll tell you, I look at the candles a lot different. I look at them like you do right now. Instead of zooming in, it's a lot easier seeing the patterns if I zoom back out and try to get a big picture.
Yep.
Because normally I was like, okay, give me 5-6 candles on the screen. Let's see where it's going and go from there.
Yeah, this is a much better perspective on what's going on. Okay, euro, Singapore dollar. Oh, there we go. We caught up. Yeah. Have you noticed how it does that every once in a while? It gets like,
oh yeah,
it gets really pokey. So this is a minor wave bottom. We're waiting for a long setup. Trend is still down. So we want the trend to flip to the upside before we go looking for a long. What is this? This is the trade I'm in. This is New Zealand and Canadian dollar. Minor wave top. We had this thing actually fired off a whole bunch of times. If I look here at the log, oh my God, look at that. And my little buddy there is going nuts. I'll have to stop him before he uses up all my free Slack alerts. But this New Zealand CAD started firing yesterday at about 11:30 at night. And then it fired at 3:15, and then it fired at 6:30 in the morning, and then 7. That was the last signal that fired here. But it is like I said, a minor wave top. It's a short setup. I am in the trade, and then I'm going to hang in here until the amplitude drops to about 50 and 50, and I will exit. And if I'm still experimenting with this, I don't know what the right answer to this is, but the stop loss is either if the trend goes neutral, but I'm thinking that happens a lot. So maybe what I need to figure out is a level of amplitude above neutral that would be acceptable. That wouldn't be such a huge loss, like maybe like a +5 or a +10, something like that. I'll experiment with that, run it through the sim and see what number works the best. That's how I figured out the 50. That's what the purple dots and the orange dots are. That's a positive 50. That's a negative 50. Oops. Negative 50. So anyway, that's what that's all about. And then New Zealand, US dollar. This is a minor wave top. This is very close to firing. We're neutral at this point right now. We're at a +4 in amplitude. As soon as this thing starts to go negative, we will probably get an inception short signal, and we'll take that short. And this is what I've been using to test the exit alert when you should get out of the trade, and it works because I'm testing it on a 3-minute chart, I believe. So yeah, you got all kinds of orange dots on there. making it go off. That's why that was happening. That is all I got.
All right.
All right. Have a good day. We'll talk tomorrow.